First things first, I appreciate your support. I am back. I think I have to do this because someone told me I make a lot of money. It's easy money. They need to get into appliances. Well, what I believe is this: I have passion for this job. I do this job because I love it. And when you put effort, discipline in what you do, you'll succeed. But there is a flip side of this. It's quite frustrating, and I hope this goes out to anyone who is coming in to this industry and those who are giving us hard time. If you're a technician here, I think you understand what I'm talking about. This year I've been contemplating, and I'm like, people can be hard. You just hard on someone doing their job for no good reason. And this goes to customers. Some customers are just hard to deal with. I've had good times with so many clients, but others are giving us hard time. So I'm doing this, and maybe to help another technician who's going through the same. And I need this message to reach to the clients who are out there to frustrate hard working technicians. There is no joy in pulling someone down. There's no joy in trying to bring a company down so that you feel better that someone's job is not working, things are hard. Times are hard. Times are hard for everyone. And this one brings me to point number one: bad reviews. We do the best we can. Like this year, I was looking at the reviews I got. I have good reviews. I have over 200 reviews. But I got this year I got 5 reviews that are quite terrible, that have nothing to do with the service we offer. So this is how we do this job. A call will come in. Uh, Someone needs a refrigerator or a washing machine repair or even a cooker, because we do all that. We do all home appliances. Hey, home appliances, I have a washing machine that is not draining water. What could be the issue? So we give you the possibilities. A machine that's not draining water could be caused by several factors. One, it could be a mere blockage. Two, the pump could be faulty. And if it's worse, the motherboard could be the issue. We're talking about blockage, it could be the pipe, it could be the filter that is clogged, it could be the drain pump is obstructed, there is a foreign object that is obstructing the pump from draining water. So there are so many things. No, give me the price. I just want to know the price. So, we can't sit down. I don't know the machine. I don't know the type of machine you have. I can't write down like 5 things and start giving prices. No. So we tell the client the machine needs to be checked. We have to assess first, and then we'll give you the price. No, I don't want someone to come here if I don't know the price. I insist. We have to assess first. Our diagnosis is this amount. By the way, it's standard. We charge 1,000 Kenya shillings for diagnosis. So somebody's like, no, I don't want to pay diagnosis. I know what the issue is. The machine is not draining water. Okay, if you know the machine is not draining water, then what's the problem? Is this something you can fix? No. Okay, it's not draining water. Tell me what's causing that, and I'll come fix it. I just think it's a blockage. And we're like, are you sure it's a blockage? Yeah, it's a blockage. Okay, please share the address. Because you don't want to pay the diagnosis fee, you are sure it's a blockage. We ask for the address, you send the address. And then we give you the price before we come, because you are sure it's the blockage, and we know it's maybe a 7 kg LG washing machine. And we tell you maybe, and blocking this will be 3,000 Kenya shilling, or 4,000 or 2,000 Kenya shillings. And you agree to that. Are you sure it's a blockage? Yeah, it's a blockage. Can you imagine you embark on a journey 30 kilometers? We're based in Lavington, so 30 kilometers from here, you're going to Kitengela. And you arrive, you check the machine. It's quite an old machine that screws are rusted. Opening the machine is just a problem. Fine, that's our job. We ensure we open the machine. It's not a blockage. The filter is clean. The main hose from the drum to the drain area is very, very clean. The drain pipe, very clean. Nothing blocking that. So it's not a blockage. And you tell the client, hey, your machine doesn't have a blockage. The hose is clear, the filter is clean. Your machine needs a drain pump. No, 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 no. Why a drain pump? Come on. I've done the diagnosis, and this is the correct diagnosis. Your machine needs a drain pump. You know what happens? The customer tells you no. If it's not a drain, it's not the blockage, then just leave my machine and leave my house. Lavington to Kitengela, over 30 kilometers. You are sure it's the drain pipe, a blockage you didn't want to pay diagnosis fee, and you tell me to leave your house. Who pays for the fuel? Who pays for the time wasted? And you know what they do next? Yeah, no, I can't stay in your house because you don't want to pay me. No, I leave. You leave. Immediately you leave the house, a notification comes in. You be a bad review. These guys are they are a scam. They're asking for money. They can't. They don't know what they're talking about. They can't even repair these machines. And somebody gives you a rating, a 1-star rating. You did nothing. You've wasted your fuel. You've wasted your time, and you give me a 1-star rating. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. And I've had issues with so many clients who do that to us. That's very wrong. And karma will catch up with you. So I've been looking at the reviews we get because of these people, and I'm like, nah, these guys are jokers. So that's not fair, and stop doing that to people. One day you'll own a business and it will hit you bad, really bad. So bad reviews, we get so many bad reviews just because of people who hate us for no good reason. Stop doing that. Number 2, talking about the address. We agree with the client that we have to work on a machine. They agree with the diagnosis cost, and they tell you, I'm in Nairobi. Like, that is a center, that's a town. You know, yeah, I know Nairobi. It stretches big. It's quite a big area. So I'm in Nairobi. Uh, you call me when you arrive at this landmark. When you're coming to do the job, we ask for the correct address. Tell us, this is the apartment X. You can give us the house number if you want, or give us when you're there. If you can't trust us with your address, how do you trust us? How will you trust us to work on your washing machine? So somebody says I'm in Nairobi, and they are 40 kilometers away from the CBD. So, and they insist, no, give me a call. When you arrive here, give me a call. So you embark on that journey from here, uh, 30, 40 kilometers away. You arrive at the landmark, the customer doesn't pick the call. You keep calling, they don't pick your call. And you're like, let me give the client like 5 minutes, then I call back. They will never pick your call. You arrived at 8 a.m. Then you hang around, you leave at 8:30 because the client is not picking calls, so you can't just stay there. So you go back to the office. At 10 a.m., the client is calling you back. You know, I was in a meeting. Why did you go back? You should have, come on, 2 hours waiting. I asked for the correct house number. The soldier won't let us, the security guard, sorry, won't let us in because of your rules. And the security guard like, we know that lady, she- if you allow you in, will be fired. And you're like, why did you ask the security guard to let you in? Blah, blah, blah. I was in a meeting. You guys are so unprofessional. 2 hours waiting. You didn't tell us you're going in a meeting. I asked for the correct address. You refused. If you know you have a meeting, inform the security guy that I'm expecting fundis. I'm expecting a technician. So please let them in. Simple. After an hour, notification comes in. Somebody has reviewed you. Very unprofessional. You send address and they don't show up. What's wrong with you guys? That's very wrong. We go back home or the office, we spend time, wasted fuel, and times are hard, and you still review us. You give us a bad review. That's so wrong. Still on reviews, you give us a call. You need a spare part. We give you the price. We don't force anyone. We give you the price. Okay, I need a drain pump that looks this way, a DCAC drain pump. We tell you maybe it's 5,500, 7,500. And you feel it's expensive. Move to the next client, to the next shop. Gauge. I'm selling to you an original part, not a generic part. I'm selling to you a new part, not a used part. But what you do is, immediately we tell you the price and you feel you're expensive, you go online and review us that these guys are expensive and we've not given you any service. That is very, very wrong. Leave alone the reviews. Okay, let me address this. Let me say something before I forget on the reviews. So I have a client who 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 gave us a call that our machine has not been serviced in 10 years. In fact, like 3 4 clients. Can you imagine 10 years? So they have called for service because now the machine is behaving strangely. So we give them the price, they agree, we go service the machine. Very, very dirty, clogged, so many issues on the machine. We tell you, okay, this machine we have serviced, but you've noticed this and this and this. This part will have to be replaced. It won't give you service. This and this and this needs to be checked. And you're like, no, this machine has given me service for the last 10 years. Just clean it and leave. So we clean the machine. It works for like a month. Then the machine develops another problem. Maybe the door rubber gasket gets a dent. The machine stops feeding water because one of the solenoid valve is dead. The machine won't drain water. And you call us after 2 months. You guys serviced my machine. It's been two. It's been 2 months. The machine is dead. The machine has been developing issues since you serviced the machine. I need my money back. You guys messed up my machine. Hey. 10 years. You serve the machine after 10 years. We give you our findings. And after 2 months, you want a refund. Like you assume because the machine was serviced, it should give you another 10 years and it should not give you problems. And immediately you go ahead and review us. Shame on you. You guys are so frustrating. That's very wrong. Very, very, very wrong. And these are things we go through. Let me talk about the Airbnb guys. Guys who are into renting houses so that you can make money. I've had like 5 scenarios. So recently, a guy called me and is like, we need a washing machine fixed. The washing machine is not draining water. And I've realized this guy's into Airbnb. I'm sorry, not all of them, but a few guys are a scam. I'll say that. I'm sorry to use that word. So you go for these second-hand washing machines because Airbnb, a client will be there for 5 days and they're out, which is okay. Or you buy these machines that are cheap, spare parts are not available. A customer comes there 3 4 days, they don't know how to use the machine. Maybe it goes down to usage, and the machine develops a problem, and you need help. So this is what happened. A guy called me that he has a client checking in at 2 p.m. So we should not fail him. We should be there by 2 p.m. No, you should be there by 12, so that in case we need a part, we get the part bought, then we replace it so that by 2 a client gets the house set. And I'm like, okay, we'll get that done. So we arrive, and the machine, it was quite an old model LG washing machine, and the pump was dead. And the guy was like, oh, you go get the part, get it replaced, and we'll pay you, because my client is coming to PM. I don't want to disappoint the client. Can you imagine? We go get the part, a new original part, an LG drain pump. We get it replaced. The machine starts working. Sorry, a call came in. I even forgot where I left this call. Anyway, so I was saying this. We repaired, got the right part, and the machine started working well. So our client checked in at 2 p.m. Then from there, the guys refused to pay calls. To date, the guy has never paid. So can you imagine? He never paid the diagnosis fee. He never paid for the part. He never paid for the labor. The machine is working. His business is blooming. He has even blocked us. That's so unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Like, I've gone through such scenarios so many times. Last month I was in Karen. He replaced a part. The machine was continuously filling water, so the valves had a problem. It's a commercial machine. So one of the there are four-way. It was a four-way solenoid valve. So one had busted, it had blown, it was not working, dead. The other one, the other three were okay, but the other problem is the machine was filling water. So it could not regulate water. You had to close the tap. So the machine was flooding. So I replaced the valves. And the client was like, let me do a wash. Then I'll give you a feedback in the morning, in the evening. So once I settle, once I do once I complete 2 cycles, I'll pay. The client refused to pick calls. So the next time I called, she was like, do you know the person you're dealing with? Don't harass me. I know I have your money, I'll pay. I work in the government. So, because you work in the government, you have to intimidate me and refuse to pay? That's so wrong. She never paid. The bill was coming to, it was a commercial machine. The bill came to around 14,700. She never paid. She has never paid. I called her again, she refused to pick. And after threatening me, I let it slide. That's so frustrating. You have money, but you want to frustrate someone who's trying to make ends meet. That's so wrong. Karma will catch up. That is guaranteed. I've worked for so many people who have refused to pay, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The time will tell. I was in Mudaiga as well. So we were working on a cooker, the inbuilt cooker. So they poured oil, and then with the time, as you use the cooker, these things happen. And then the thermocouple were faulty. So we had to replace that, two of them, and then cleaning with labor. So after we gave her the quote before we proceeded to do the job. And that's what we do. We give you the price before we proceed. And she was okay with that. So during payment, now she started bargaining. I think that is very expensive. Then she went online. She Googled how much a thermocouple costs. So that's a different price from what we give. And different companies price these things differently. When you check on Amazon, Alibaba, the price that is on Amazon is different from what we have here, because we spend a lot. In my country, dollar has gone up, so you will spend more for that part to arrive. For you to import that part, it comes to triple the price, because we have that service charge, importation fee. And she was like, "No, I'm not paying." So I was like, we left and we told her, okay, if you're okay to pay, pay. But after giving her a discount, I gave her a discount after bargaining, but we had already agreed on the price. I gave her a discount of like 3K. So on my way, a message comes in that you've received payments. So in the evening, she says, "No, I'm going to review cameras. I think you guys didn't give me the right part." And the cook is working there, no problem. Also, she said she works in the government. She has security guys who will look for us. And I told her, okay, what do you want? She said, "That's expensive. I need you to charge me the exact amount that is on Google." I told you, no, it doesn't work that way. Different companies charge these things differently. So she was too much. Now she started sending me threatening messages. Her security, the police, "I'll pull down your company." You know what I did? I refunded the entire amount. I told her, "No, I don't want nothing from you. Let's assume we did free service, and that's it." I refunded full amount. She has never responded. She said nothing. She didn't apologize. Her cooker is working well. It's okay. Time will tell. But don't do that, people. These are things that we go through. We love this job. We have to put food on the table. We have to feed our families. We have to pay for the spare parts. We have to file tax. And you do that to us and you work in the government. That's so wrong. So this is part of what we go through. It's so frustrating. Like I also got a bad review. A client gave me a call because a washing machine was not coming on. So we had issues on diagnosis fee, because diagnosis is basically it covers for transportation and troubleshooting, all that, which is 1,000 bob Kenya shillings. So in her mind, she was sure that the machine will be repaired. In fact, that's our wish. We don't want to leave a client disappointed. You call us, we need to get the job done. So we told her that's why we insist on diagnosis. If the machine works, we'll agree on repair costs. If it doesn't and needs a part, we have to look for the part. So the machine was there's a Uni something. It's not a local brand. I've never heard of the brand. So a technician had a look at it, and the motherboard had blown. So the customer says, "You've written online, you repair washing machines. I need my machine fixed." We tell her, "Yeah, we want to fix your machine, but it needs a new spare part. The machine needs a control panel. The control panel is not available locally. So we have to look for it online. We see if we can get it on Amazon, Alibaba, from these sites. We import it. You pay, the job will be done." And she was like, "No, you go look for the part." So we told her, I've checked online, because she forced the technician to sit there to look for the part as I look for the part online. So I told her, "Unfortunately, we can't locate the part online." And she was like, "No, no, 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 no. So I'm not paying the diagnosis fee. And I don't know that your technician cannot leave because you promised to repair the machine." Come on. I told the technician to leave. So after confrontation, the technician left, but she refused to pay the diagnosis fee. All the way from Nairobi to Juja. It was around 43 kilometers. Fuel wasted, time wasted, part is not available. She refused to pay the diagnosis fee. I told her to look online. If she gets a part, we import it, we get it done. She looked for the part is not available. But she refused to pay us. Stop using people. So it's quite frustrating. If the part is not available, the part is not available. If the part is available, the part is available. So this is what the things we go through, and it's quite frustrating. People don't care. People don't want to pay. People are giving us bad reviews that don't even concern us. Somebody calls online, you disagree on the price. They go ahead to review. It's quite frustrating. People want us to work with their time. Like, you give us a call on a weekend, maybe we are closed. We do an exception. We tell you we can do it at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. latest. Somebody wants us to do the job at 8 p.m. You tell them we don't work past those hours. Boom, they have left a bad review. That's quite frustrating, huh? Very, very, very frustrating. And these are the things we go through. So don't send bad reviews to an innocent company that did you no wrong. So if you're a technician, this is the things I think you all go through. You can leave your comments down there. Hey, clients, don't do this to people. And if you're here and you've not paid us and you left a bad review, shame on you. That's so wrong. Don't do that to the next person. So thanks for being here. To the true people, we love you. We love this job and we have passion for this job. We'll keep doing good content. We'll help you sort those appliance problems. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I'm out.